belongs to get the fuck on. You nigga off and on, I'm in a new zone, I'm in a new port. There's a Rolls Royce in the back seat with recline seat. Fuck a nigga. Yeah, same nigga you hated on, it finna take the stronger, know it wouldn't belong to get the fuck on. You nigga off and on, I'm in a new zone, I'm in a new port. There's a Rolls Royce in the shit.
So what got you into fashion, man? Where did you start off?
What really got me into fashion, just making a choice of, you know what I'm saying, figuring out what I want to do with my life. What kind of got me started with the fashion was in grade school, we had to do an art project for sewing. It wasn't really for sewing clothes, it was just an art project, and then we went on a school field trip and I took it further, you know what I'm saying? I'm real creative, so I took it further than just art and made some Kobe Bryant shorts. And when I made them, they got a lot of attention at Six Flags. Back then I was only 12. That was my first design ever. It was more like a best dress competition between the guys. And once I won the Six Flags, man, they got a lot of attention. And then freshman year, I ended up seeing them in stores worldwide, and they kind of threw me for a loop. But then, you know, I didn't know nothing about copywriting, you know, trademark infringement and none of that. So I just thought, you know, people really liked what I did. And, you know, as the years went on, I just, you know, started to develop it into a business, and now I'm here working.
It's funny because like when I introduce myself to people, tell them what I do, they think, oh, you just buy the clothes and put it on there. No, I make everything from scratch.
Well, LIC stands for Life and Clothes. It really came from what inspires me, life, period. Me putting my life into the clothes, me putting my, you know what I'm saying, my designs, what I've seen, what I've been through, me just putting my whole entire life into the clothing line, you know what I'm saying, into the brand, into the name. So that's where Life and Clothes really came up as, you know, real simple, but it's a catchy name. I had another name for it. I really couldn't use that name because it was kind of, I'm not gonna say explicit, it just had, you know, a derogatory word in there. So I ended up changing it to Life and Clothes. Life and Clothes is really just, you know, popped into my mind the very second I said I need to change it. That's how I know, you know, it was meant to be. My creative inspiration comes from life. Everything, man, everything I see. I might be out one day, you know what I'm saying? I might see, you know, the way a tree is shaped, or, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anything. Two cars beside each other with two different colors, you know what I'm saying? One may be shaped this way, one may be shaped that way. I don't know. It's just, it kind of comes to me, man. That's why I say life kind of, you know what I'm saying, inspires me. And, you know, I don't think I'm going to be uninspired ever by life, like, ever. My designs are never going to stop, you know what I'm saying, Lord willing. I just do me, man. A lot of people follow the trends. Like, that's the last thing I do. I do not follow trends, man. I set my own trends, like really, I set my own trends, and you know, a prime example is from my very first design, from, you know, me making that in 8th grade, and then, you know, within, you know what I'm saying, that same year, they coming out in stores worldwide. Like, that just goes to show right there that my designs be setting trends on their own. Like, I'm really not lying behind it. Like, man, I'm gonna find somebody in my class that got those pictures, man, and I'm gonna show y'all. It was, I forgot when I graduated, probably like 03 or something, and I made it, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy, but, you know, it is what it is. I ain't really tripping over it. It got me to where I'm at now. You know, I'm there working hard. I'm starting this business off, and I'm working, man. I'm definitely working.
An email from the lady. An email from I'm emailing the lady from London. texting, we're not texting each other, we're emailing each other.
I think that's what makes my brand different. Cause I don't know how nobody else started up their brand. I didn't go to school for this, so I don't know exactly, you know, the right steps to starting off. You know what I'm saying? With making a brand or building a brand, but at the same time, by me being so hands-on with it, I see the steps that need to be taken. I see, you know what I'm saying, how you develop a brand, you know what I'm saying, how you create a buzz, how you build a name, you know what I'm saying. And that's just, you know, that's past just, you know, me being into fashion and me being into this industry. That's just, you know, life in general. If you want to make a name for yourself, you know, you think of ways and you come up with concepts and aspects of developing that, and you know, that's how I go about things. Right now I have a lot of personal clientele that I sell to, a whole lot. I also do production for a lot of up and coming designers, but you know, that's on another boat. But as far as, you know, distribution, I do my own production, as y'all can see. I'm really into, you know what I'm saying, creating it myself. By me being able to create it myself, I'm able to create my samples, which leads me to go to these, you know, manufacturing companies, these small manufacturing companies, ones in Chicago, Kentucky, you know, from there until, you know, my distribution gets larger, and then I have to fly to China and, you know, network with those people. But for now, you know, I have small contacts of distributions that's, you know, in the States that I can work with. But that, you know, goes on down the line from once I get in tune with the stores, and, you know, once my orders start being heavier than I can handle myself, then it leads into distribution. But as for now, I have a lot of personal clientele, and by having a lot of personal clientele, I really don't make the same thing twice. So everything that you see with my, you know, my brand, my logo, whatever, you're only gonna see it once. Like this hoodie, for example, you're never gonna see nobody else in this, because I only make it once. I actually made this for myself, just, you know what I'm saying, playing around with something, and this is what I came up with. But yeah, as for now, I have a lot of personal clientele that I work with. I'm working on orders almost every day. I have an order right now that I'm working on. I'm actually waiting for somebody to come pick up an order, you know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of personal clientele. But besides that, I'm working on getting into stores. First I have to network with the people. I have to talk to the stores, you know what I'm saying, talk to the store buyers, and you know, try to work with them with that. But besides that, I need to get the people in tune with what I'm doing anyway, because the stores are nothing without the people, you know what I'm saying? So once I get the people in tune, then the stores is gonna come, because, you know what I'm saying, the stores are gonna see, man, we could, not only can we make money off this kid, but this brand is popping. Like, we need to, you know what I'm saying, get this in our store. It's relevant, so we need to, you know what I'm saying, you know, comply with the relevance of what he's doing. A good impression, I'll say, somebody that came from nothing to something, because I don't see myself ever stopping with this, you know what I'm saying? Whether I make it or not, you know what I'm saying, big, because I'm gonna make it, period. Whether I make it or not big, I wanna, you know, leave, you know what I'm saying, with the name of, you know, somebody that just built something from absolutely nothing, from an idea. I want people to understand, like, man, these kids gotta understand, like, you can do it. It's not hard, man. You just have to believe. It gets hard. Believe me, it gets hard, but you know what I'm saying? You just have to believe, and you just have to keep pushing regardless of anything. You just keep pushing, like, non-stop. Like, you might have a bad day, you know what I'm saying? Might have a bad date with your girl, or, you know what I'm saying? Family issues, financial problems, whatever. You just gotta keep going. Like, you cannot stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't stop, because the clock never stops. Time waits on no man, period, point blank. So you cannot stop. And you know what I'm saying, with that being said, that's how I, you know what I'm saying, that's how I rock with things. I don't stop. I don't stop working. I don't get no sleep. I probably haven't slept. I haven't slept a full 8 hours, man, in weeks. At least, you know what I'm saying? Probably months. Like, that's how hard I be going, you know what I'm saying? So I want people to see that, man, it's possible to come from something, you know what I'm saying? To come from nothing to something, and you know what I'm saying? And just do it.
Once I decided that this is what I wanted to do with my life, man, I just took a time out you know, and learned it on my own. I'm a hands-on person. I think hands-on experience is the best experience that there's ever, because it's like, once you're hands-on and you make a mistake, you learn from that mistake, and if it ever, you know, the same situation ever happens again, you'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, evaluate it and say, well, let me do this different. And you know, at least you'll know. Yeah, that's not bad. And at least you'll know by then what, you know what I'm saying, like what's what. Because you know, you got the hands-on experience. It physically hits you. You know what I'm saying? The experience physically affected you. So now you know, instead of, you know what I'm saying, reading a book about it. That's just my opinion. You know, to each his own. That's just how I feel about a lot of stuff.
As you can see, I'm very detailed. In what I do. Not only in the clothes that, you know, I make for my personal clientele, but the clothes that I excuse me, for the clothes that I'm gonna put out into the stores and put out for, you know what I'm saying, the worldwide consumers are gonna be very detailed in, you know what I'm saying, unique fabrics, you know what I'm saying, unique stitching, you know what I'm saying, unique threads, unique stitch patterns. Everything is gonna be like hand picked out by me. Like I said, I'm a very stylish person. You know what I'm saying? I take this real serious, as you can see. I take it real serious. So when I do, you know what I'm saying, pick out, you know what I'm saying, your A and B, everything is gonna be quality. That's, you know what I'm saying, that stands out the most from you know, anything I do. Quality, everything is gonna be quality. One thing about me that is unique, I have three different brands. Life and Clothes is the name of the corporation. I represent, you know what I'm saying, Life and Clothes. In Life, we always give off three different looks. We give off a look that we dress, you know what I'm saying, like on some everyday wear. We give off a more casual look when we are, you know, laid back or, you know, downtown chill vibe, nothing, you know what I'm saying, too special, but, you know, occasional events. And we always give off a party look. Those are the three looks that I tend to bring with my brand. The three names are Ilpif, Empire Edition, and Finished. Empire Edition is the everyday look. Like I said, just Life and Clothes. So in Life, those who are working and striving to build, you know what I'm saying, a brand, a company, whatever it is they tend to build, every day they're building their empire. So that's where the name came from, and it's like an everyday type of look. It's very stylish. It's a very stylish look, and it's going to be a look that's, you know what I'm saying, with I'm not going to say a lot of design, but enough design and enough quality things like fabric and man, just the whole nine. I can't even really explain it, but it's just going to be like some type of everyday look. The Ilpif collection, I tend to make it real very limited edition designs. It's not going to be out in stores worldwide. It's only going to be in specific stores worldwide. And again, those designs that I make are going to be very limited. Maybe, you know, 1 of 3, or, you know what I'm saying, 1 of 10, 1 of 12, something like that. Nothing, you know what I'm saying, super extraordinary, because I wanted, you know what I'm saying, to be so exquisite. Like, that's the main brand that people are going to want. I know that because it's going to be the party look, you know what I'm saying. In the parties, you got to be the life of the party. You got to dress like you're the life of the party, whether you're a celebrity or not. You got to dress like you. So that's the type of look, and that's the type of the style and design that I'm going to put into that brand. And Finished Edition is more the casual look. The name, you know what I'm saying, it simplifies itself. Finished Edition. It's, you know what I'm saying, you built your empire, you didn't party, you know what I'm saying, you done lived the Ilpif life, now you finished. You're chilling, you're relaxed, you know, some downtown mellow vibe. So that's what I'm going for with my brand. It's gonna be hot though, man. It's gonna be hot. I just want you to follow me. You know what I'm saying? Just follow what I'm doing and just check me out. I guarantee you, it's gonna be worth, you know what I'm saying, a blink of an eye. I guarantee that. Check out my website. I also have a designer collection, which is, you know what I'm saying, what I call for my personal clientele. If you know, would like to be a client of me and what I do, you can hit me up on through email, strictly through email, ramalshine@gmail.com. That's RAMAL SHINE@gmail.com. You can actually check out my designs on the website as well, ramalshine.webs.com. You can check out my clothing brand, lifeandclothes.webs.com. We're actually in the process of, I'm actually in the process of rebooting it, so the name might be different. But if you go on there, you'll be able to see, you know what I'm saying, the time and day that I do, and you know, when I do change the name and a whole, you know, oh you did. I'm in the process of building a website that's strictly through orders right now. I don't know the exact name that I'm going to choose, but like I said, follow me on those two websites, definitely on lifeandclothes.webs.com, and I'll have, you know, all the information up from where you can order at. But if you don't need anything, you know, like one of a kind, you can hit me strictly through ramalshine@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter @lifeandclothes, Instagram @Ramal Shine. You can follow me on Facebook too, named Ramal Shine, and like my Facebook page, Life and Clothes. Yeah. Shout out to Atwill, man. You know what I'm saying? Atwill Williams doing this, spending the day with me. We done been to the fabric store. We done been, you know what I'm saying, in a little small studio where I, you know, do my production at, man. Rocking with Atwill, man, hard, man, from day one. I remember when, you know what I'm saying, we was just on the block thinking of ideas, how we gonna work with it. Now we actually doing it. That just goes to show, man, you know, anything is possible, man. It's LIC, and it's Atwill Williams, man. Come holler at us.